This match was released first on VOD on our Patreon. Our VOD is the only way to watch Purpose Wrestling shows edited in full. Thank you to these patrons who help support Purpose Wrestling and bring great pro wrestling to you. To join and support Purpose Wrestling, please visit purposewrestling.com/VOD, link in the description. Purpose Wrestling, made with love.
All you have to do is ask.
Well, champ, I'm asking.
Jordan Breaks is the pride of Purpose Wrestling, the first ever Purpose Wrestling champion, his third straight title defense. Jordan Breaks is unstoppable.
I love this building. I love this belt, the best looking belt in Brit Rest, and I love Purpose Wrestling. I just want to wrestle hungry, young British wrestlers. Bring them on.
My name is Warren Banks, and I am the Nigerian Kaiju, and I am back. Warren Banks versus Jordan Breaks for the Purpose Wrestling Championship. I'll see you there.
It is time for your main event. One more member of the 8-7 is back in the library. Scratch that. 2 more members. Brand new member, Remy Adetunji, seeing off his brother-in-arms, Warren Banks, to the ring. Warren wants to do this on his own, one-on-one with the Purpose Wrestling champion, Jordan Breaks. Alexander Ross just coming up short against Michael Oakley in our last match, but what an effort he put in. What a good representation of the 8-7. The Nigerian Kaiju makes his way into the Purpose Wrestling ring one more time. This big, powerful athlete is going to bring something that Jordan Breaks has not had to face in his title defenses yet. Jordan Breaks is a technical wizard, but the Nigerian Kaiju is powerful. He can strike hard and he can strike fast. Jordan is maybe in for his toughest challenge yet. Here he is, the Purpose Wrestling champion, your Purpose Wrestling champion, Jordan Breaks. Jordan Breaks has been undefeated in singles competition here in Purpose. He won the Purpose Wrestling Championship tournament straight to the finals, beating Connor Mills in an instant classic, a rematch of our very first main event. Breaks there having a bit of fun with one of our ring crew. Don't you love the way Jordan Breaks presents the Purpose Wrestling Championship? He is so proud of that belt. He claims it is the best looking belt in British wrestling, and I'm inclined to agree with him. Jordan, ever the gentleman, ever the sportsman, shaking hands with referee Oscar Harding, with ring announcer JJ Lynch, and his opponent Warren Banks, before giving the Purpose Wrestling faithful a good look at that title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles match, and it is for the Purpose Wrestling Championship! Introducing first, the challenger. From the Armory, representing the 8-7, the Nigerian Kaiju, Warren Banks!
Great round of applause there for Warren Banks.
And the gentleman, from Brighton, the Purpose Wrestling Champion, Jordan Breaks!
Great introductions there from JJ Lynch. Thank you, JJ, for stepping up and being our ring announcer here at Sailor V. What a great job he's done. The crowd loving the Purpose Wrestling champion, who's got an upcoming massive bout with Zack Sabre Jr. Crowd also giving the honours to Warren Banks, deservedly so. The Nigerian Kaiju has had some amazing matches here in Purpose and amazing matches around the country. Oscar Harding checking if both combatants are ready. Oh, asking for the bell. And there it is. We are underway here for the Purpose Wrestling Championship. Now, it'll be interesting to see how this match starts. Warren may want to bring the strikes, bring the power, but he's going to have to get through that guard of Jordan Breaks, that technical ability. Jordan straight to the arm. Jordan loves to employ that break special, that version of a Kimura lock from that Gracie guard position, working straight on that arm. Both men grappling with each other for position. Warren is going to struggle here. Jordan with a cover already. Jordan Breaks is always going to get the better of a technical exchange. Warren Banks needs to bring a different game. Warren agreeing with the audience here that Jordan Breaks can bring it to Zack Sabre Jr. Collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring. This time Warren Banks getting control. Great maneuver. Got that elbow locked, pulling on it. Jordan tries to regain head control, but Warren pulling on that joint, trying to change sides. Warren gets the other side. He's been studying, he's been practicing those technical maneuvers, knowing what he's in for against Jordan Breaks. Jordan Breaks has been open about who can challenge for the Purpose Wrestling title, saying all you have to do is ask and you will get a title match. And Warren Banks asked and he received. He is here at C'est La Vie. He is here in the main event. He is here against Jordan Breaks for the Purpose Wrestling title. Now both men struggling for position. Jordan Breaks using referee Oscar Harding to back them out. You usually use the ropes, but Oscar was closer. Cradle, roll up. Almost had Warren Banks. Tied Warren in knots. Jordan Breaks is a technical wizard. Now Warren quite rightly wary of Jordan Breaks. Jordan leaning forward with that right hand, looking to capture a limb, and he does manage it. Working on that left arm now of Warren Banks, bending the fingers back and the wrist. That has got to be agonizing. Those tendons, they're so delicate. Jordan Breaks maintaining wrist control. Great arm drag by Warren Banks, but it is not enough. In fact, he's now stuck in a hammerlock with a shin across the back of his neck. Breaks still bending that wrist, maintaining the wrist control. Roll through by Banks. Switches position. Kip up. Can he break this hold that Breaks has? No, he cannot. Breaks maintains wrist control one more time. Using his neck strength now to push down on the wrist. Extra bit of leverage there. Now Warren trying to fight his way back to his feet. Jordan still clutching onto that wrist. Warren rolls through, trying to tact it one more time. Kips through, didn't work last time. This time, just using a slap to break the wrist hold and a straight right forearm to the jaw of Jordan Breaks, who is rocked. Warren sending Jordan Breaks to the opposite side. Jordan avoids, goes underneath, grabs the wrist, knuckle lock, breaks the hold, into the hammerlock again, offers the leg, jumps over, backs up, but Warren stopping that Jordan Breaks special move where he backs up under, missed senton, rolling through for a cradle again. He hasn't got the arms locked this time, allows Warren to get out because of that. Breaks, trying to send Warren Banks off of the rope, gets a roll-up schoolboy, only gets a two. Warren Banks showing that he's got some technical prowess of his own. That forward drop kick, giving the separation that he needed, giving himself a second, get the blood flow back into that wrist, into that arm. The crowd chanting on for Warren Banks, getting ahead of steam, right forearm, snapmare out of the corner, up to the second rope, diving clothesline. Warren Banks finding some momentum. Breaks, kicks out at the counter two, immediately back to his feet. Great wherewithal from Jordan Breaks. You cannot be pin-stood on your feet. Banks goes for a spear, misses, goes for a second one, misses again. Jordan Breaks sends Warren Banks into that ring post, slightly inadvertently I think. That ring post is square. Warren Banks' shoulder got driven into it. He must be in agony. You can hear it, you can hear it, you can see it. Jordan Breaks is a fair competitor. He's allowing Warren Banks a few moments while referee Oscar Harding checks on him. Breaks now, bringing Banks to the center of the ring, working on that arm again, on that shoulder now. He was more aimed at the wrist and elbow, but he's moved over to that shoulder. Working that left arm with a splash. Breaks now, holding the center of the ring, dragging Warren Banks up by the arm. European uppercut. They are devastating when delivered by the Purpose Wrestling Champion. Warren Banks is in trouble. That left arm is got to be screaming in agony. And it is just getting even more torture at the hand of Jordan Breaks. Got his head trapped between his legs. Warren Banks goes for a back body drop, but Breaks stops him, stamping on the hand, I believe. Warren needs to muster some offense. He needs to use those knee strikes that have got him to where he is today. That right hand, that is the only one that he's left good for fighting. Shots to the gut, a shot to the jaw, one in kind from Jordan Breaks. Breaks going for that wrist control again. Banks gets separation, but gets rolled up for his trouble. Gets a 2 count. Jordan Breaks, arm wringer. Banks trying to reverse it, sends Jordan Breaks off of the rope. Breaks with a crossbody, doesn't usually leave his feet of his own accord, gets a 2 count though. Great innovation from Breaks, going outside his usual arsenal. Back to the hammerlock position, using both knees and legs to hold it there. Now torturing the right arm as well, getting that surfboard stretch, pulling on the shoulder, pulling on the knees of Warren Banks in a unique pinning combination. Banks kicks out, didn't really have the shoulders held down, but Banks was in pain. That could have been enough. Banks is reeling here. Jordan Breaks, ever the sportsman, giving Warren Banks a little bit of space to get back to his feet. There's only so long he can allow that though. If Banks gets back up and gets off one of those vicious strikes, Breaks may regret it. Going for the shoulder again. Now taking control of both arms, both wrists, wrenched behind the back of Warren Banks. Banks now trying to use power to get out, but there's got to be nothing left in that left arm. He's trying to use the right arm to lead, but you still need some strength in the left arm if you're going to power out of that this way. Almost there, Banks has nearly got him, nearly reversed it, but Breaks rolls straight through, using that pain in the left arm of Warren Banks, twisting it. Banks forward flip, nearly gets himself caught though, almost a European clutch, but he realises what he's got in trouble. Banks with a step up enziguri, that's what he needed. He needed some separation. Jordan Breaks is reeling in the corner, checking his nose for blood. Warren Banks is trying to fire himself up, trying to fight through the pain in his left arm, his right arm, left arm. Running forearm into the corner. And a second one. Banks now finally finding some rhythm, finding some momentum, getting some offense in. Look for that ripcord knee maybe. Doesn't get the ripcord, but he does get the knee. Jordan Breaks is staggered. Banks pulls him back to the center of the ring. Right choice by Warren Banks, but it is not enough to keep the Purpose Wrestling Champion down. Jordan Breaks has not been pinned in so long in a Purpose Wrestling ring. He is not looking for that first defeat to come today. Warren Banks is one tough customer. The 8-7 are here. The 8-7 are behind him. But can Warren Banks fight through the pain in his left arm? Can he overcome the technical prowess of Jordan Breaks? I think Warren Banks is looking for a suplex, but Breaks straight back into the wrist control, back into the elbow control. Backslide into the cover, this could be it. Banks just rolls away, no authority in that kick out. And that key lock, that Kimura, kind of cinched in from a weird angle, allowing Warren to fight back. Forearm. Breaks does not relinquish that wrist control though. He's got the fingers, bending them back, preparing Banks for that break special. Warren just slugging at the chin of Jordan Breaks with those right forearms. That arm, Warren Banks, this may have to be stopped for the health of Warren Banks' left arm. It may have to be permanently on the shelf if he doesn't give this one up. Up into that roll through, that rolling senton. Breaks stacks up, Banks just gets a 2 count straight back into that Fujiwara armbar. bending the fingers and the wrist as well as pulling on the shoulder socket with the armbar. Jordan Brake is attacking multiple limbs, multiple joints at the same time, multiple tendons in pain. Warren Banks is screaming. He needs to do something quick, otherwise this one is over. And by this one, it may be his career. Roll through by Banks, trying to alleviate the pressure. Into the brakes, special. Has he quite got it cinched in? He has now. Warren trying to use his power. He's kept his feet under him. Jordan has not been able to drag him to the mat like he wants into that Gracie guard position. Warren Banks using that power. Gets into a suplex position. No, he's going to scoop him. Michinoku driver sits out, dumps Jordan Brakes on the back of his head. Second Michinoku driver hooks the leg. Great attempt by Warren Banks, but it is not enough to keep the Purpose Wrestling Champion down for 3. The crowd behind Warren Banks. He's still clutching onto that left arm. Jordan Brakes now, trying to get feeling back into his fingers. He's been dumped on his neck twice in a row with high impact Michinoku drivers. He must be tingling in all of his extremities. Banks grabs the ear to pull Brakes up to his feet, but Brakes is having none of it. Exchanging forearms. This is what Banks has always needed to do. Take it to a striking game. Jordan Brakes cannot compete with Warren Banks in a striking game, just as Banks cannot compete with Brakes in a technical game. Banks lines up, looks for that running knee, but gets caught in that Brakes special again. Banks looking for a suplex, gets reversed by Jordan Brakes. Double leg takedown. What a move by Jordan Brakes. What's he looking for now? Maybe a figure 4. Inverted figure 4, deathlock style grip, grabs the wrist, back to that wrist control, and this will not allow Warren Banks to be able to flank his feet. He cannot get back up. Working on it. He's now trapped with his legs as well. Brakes has 3 limbs trapped, and Warren Banks has no choice but to tap out. Your winner and still Purpose Wrestling Champion, Jordan Brakes. He is undefeatable in this library. Look at the face of Jordan Brakes. He knows he has been in a war. Those shots from Warren Banks rocked Jordan Brakes. Those Michinoku drivers nearly had him down. But your victor, still Purpose Wrestling Champion, the first ever Purpose Wrestling Champion, Jordan Brakes retains, represents Purpose one more time. Looking back at Warren Banks, knowing he was lucky that Banks didn't get in a few more of those big shots. Brakes now asking for a microphone from our technical crew. He gets JJ Lynch's microphone. What has the champ got to say?
Coming out here to interrupt me because that seems to be the theme. I would like to call someone out today. Nino!
Jordan Brakes calling out Nino Bryan. This time, Jordan Brakes is the one asking. Here comes Nino Bryan, fresh off that big victory over Connor Mills.
You should have been in the final with me last year.
He should have.
What do you say? Next show, me and you. Mutton chops versus mutton chops.
It is on Purpose Wrestling Guerrilla Radio, July 14th. Nino Bryant will attempt to win the Purpose Wrestling Champion when he takes on the unbeatable Jordan Breaks. Join us for that one. Tickets available at purposewrestling.com. Guerrilla Radio, July 14th, here in Wimbledon, at the Merton Arts Space, in the library. We will see it. Finally,
Nino Bryant, man.
What should have been the final
He's the
of the
future.
Purpose Wrestling Championship
He's so
Tournament.
good.
Jordan
He
Breaks
should have been in this
versus
final
Nino
with me
Bryant.
last year. I wouldn't feel right going any further without putting this on the line against that kid. That kid that is so bloody good and so much better than me. Annoying.
It's not the comeback that you dream of. Fair play to the champion, Jordan Breaks, the better man won tonight. But I want this to be an example to the rest of the locker room. I want it to be a taste of things to come. Warren Banks is back at Purpose, and not just me, the whole gang, the 8-7, whether it be me, Roth, Wavy, Remy, any combination, don't matter. Purpose Wrestling, the 8-7 are here to make this ours. So, booking committee, you know the number.
Thank you for watching Purpose Wrestling. Don't miss any of the great pro wrestling action live in Wimbledon. Join us at the Merton Arts Space. All details for tickets in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to the Purpose Wrestling YouTube channel for more great matches. Thank you for watching and see you next time.